Greetings, everyone, and thank you for joining me. We are here for another collective energy check. I try to feel this energy out before the end of the year is over with. I've already said the prayers. I've already cleaned the energy. I've already shuffled all the decks. Today is Wednesday, December the 31st. The time is now 1:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, welcome. If you would like to support the channel, or if you'd like to sow a seed, you can support the channel at Cash App at Priority K1. If this video resonates with you, please like and share the video. I thank you in advance for watching the video all the way to the end and sharing the video. So we're going to give this deck one final shuffle. We're going to jump right in with the Tarot. Spirit has been guiding me to lead the sessions with the Tarot, so that's what we're going to do. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Eight of Cups. Well, somebody is very disappointed at this time in the collective energy. So somebody is very disappointed. All right, tell us more, Spirit. And we have the Seven of Swords. Somebody tried to betray the collective. So we have somebody in the collective's energy who tried to betray the collective, now is very disappointed. Okay? Why are they disappointed? Because they tried to betray the Empress, and that's the truth. The collective. They tried to come up against the collective and betray the collective, who is very intuitive, okay, very nurturing and abundant. That's probably what they tried to do. Steal something from the collective. Probably the collective's energy for a house. Justice is in energy, okay? And they look like they tried to betray the collective for a house or a marriage. Or they tried to betray the collective with the marriage. Or there's going to be some celebration that's going to come from this betrayal, okay? All right, we're going to jump right in some situations around this person that is very disappointed. Maybe the Spirit will tell us a little bit more, okay? Bottom of the deck energy, we have illusions, okay? Looks like they tried to betray the collective with illusions, okay? Somebody tried to paint illusions, or somebody in the collective's energy had a bunch of options. That's a lot of cups out there, okay? We got the Seven of Cups, we got the Eight of Cups. That's 15 cups. That's this person that tried to betray the collective is definitely in their emotions. We got gluttony also. So this person is operating in devil energy because gluttony is definitely one of the 7 deadly sins. Okay? So somebody in the collective's energy is very disappointed for operating in devil energy. Okay? All right, so Spirit's going to tell us more. Tell us more, Spirit. Always pray for clear and concise messages. Something's happening fast. Fast one to pop out, but we're not going to take it because it didn't pop out. We're only going to take the cards that pop out, or the cards that Spirit direct us to take. It's a setup. So whoever tried to betray the collectives tried to set the collective up, okay? Or either they're being set up for trying to betray the collective. We got empathy. Okay, so that's the collective energy. That's empath energy. We got sloth, which is also one of the 7 deadly sins. So this person that tried to betray the collective is definitely operating in devil energy. But they disappointed right now. Could be a neighbor, okay? Or it could be somebody that's very close to the collective. Depression clearly clarifies that this person is disappointed. So they're disappointed and depressed, okay? Please excuse my voice. My voice is not 100%. My throat chakra has been under consistent attack. So I thank you in advance for bearing with me on my voice not being normal. Okay? We got a hypocrite in the collective energy at the bottom of the deck energy. We got a hypocrite, okay, in the collective's energy. All right? And somebody fighting. They fighting each other. All right? Tell us more, Spirit. Okay, we got private. Private. Somebody trying to be private now. That lets me know that somebody is going through the dark night of the soul. Could be this person that's very disappointed and depressed for this betrayal. Looks like they took a chance and now they blocked. So they took a chance and now they blocked. They want clemency. They upset and disappointed because the collective is independent. Interesting. Yeah, me. The collective. Right. Tell us more, Spirit. Oh, yeah. This person was practicing spell work. Marine spirits is spell work. Okay. So this person tried to portray the collective using witchcraft, hoodoo, voodoo, something like that. DOA is in energy. Everybody know what that means. It could be a permanent ending to this. That's what that could mean. It means that this person that tried to come up against the collective with this betrayal, being sneaky, is going to have a permanent ending. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. It is what it is. The card clearly says DOA. So that spell work is going to backfire and it's going to cause a DOA. All right, tell us more, Spirit. Free game. Spirit giving us free game. Free game. This information and the way it's coming out is free game. Only people who have access to their Akashic records, though, can get this free game. All right? So this is free game. Okay? We got decision making in the energy. You are making important decisions in your career, and these choices will lead to long-term success. Your decisiveness is your strength. That's definitely the collective energy. So Spirit is letting the collective know that they're making good and wise decisions. Also, the collective is now spiritually awoke after this attack. Okay? That's free game. Yep. It's a cover-up. It's a disgusting cover-up. Okay? That's in the collective's energy. Now, this person that tried to come to this collective with this betrayal is trying to cover it up. It's a disgusting cover-up. So they did some disgusting things trying to attack the collective. Here we have bottom of the deck energy, IRS. The IRS has been consistently in the energy. This person is being financially hit with this attack against the collective. 1111, which means that this person did this because they wanted to have a change. They wanted to have a new beginning. That's what 1111 means. A new beginning. It's also a synchronicity because this has been consistently in the collective's energy. If you've been watching Tarot or you've been pulling cards, you know 1111 has been consistently in the collective energy. All right? So that's a synchronicity that this person who tried to come against the collective, who is now depressed and walking away and highly in their emotions because of this betrayal with this setup, is definitely experiencing financial loss. Tell us more, Spirit. Agent. It's an IRS agent in energy. It's an IRS agent. possibly could be the boyfriend of this person. And it's a hell no. Whatever they tried to do against the collective is definitely a hell no. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So whatever their plans were have been foiled. Okay? That's probably why they're very disappointed. Okay? Spirit is saying, confirming 11-11, and that we dodged the bullet. There's going to be a new change for the collective because they dodged the bullet. 11-11. It's going to be a new beginning for the collective who dodged the bullet. That's free game. Bottom of the deck energy, spontaneity. Maybe this person who tried to do this betrayal acted out of spontaneity. Probate court is in energy, so it definitely has something to do with a house. This just clarifies that house card, okay, that we saw earlier. This definitely lets us know that there's a house in the energy. It could be a house, it could be a estate, it could be a gift, it could be some money, it could be a whole lot of things that this person who tried to do a betrayal, attack the collective with a betrayal, with a setup, betrayal, is now disappointed and depressed for this betrayal. Tell us more, Spirit. Projection. So this person is a narcissist because it wanted to pop out, but it didn't pop out. So we're going to keep moving. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Free Spirit. Okay. That's the collective energy. All right. All right. So we have a procrastinator in energy. Somebody, a washed up old bag of shit. So we got a washed up old bag of shit was the one who was coming up against the collective, who's a free spirit. And she acted in spontaneity. There's going to be a breakthrough for the collective, though, for this childish behavior of this person who tried to come up against the collective with this attack. Yeah, this person that tried to attack the collective now has a lack of energy. Could be a Cancer. All right, tell us more, Spirit. Waiting on the right time. Spirit saying they're waiting on the right time. Spirit waiting on the right time. It could mean that the resolution to this attack is being in divine timing. Spirit is waiting on the right time. Karmics are in energy. Somebody that's sad and depressed once again. Spirit saying, having fun yet? Thank you, Spirit. Access. All right. So this person wanted to have access, okay? They worked overtime in trying to have access. Now they want to fight for the relationship, but it's over. This over, okay? As a result, they have a lack of energy. 444 is another synchronicity. This is letting the collective know that they're on the right track, all right? Because this person that tried to attack the collective with this setup is insecure. If you've been watching Toro, then you know that this is the whole witch, okay? And she's insecure. And she felt like she wasn't good enough for the collective, okay? All right. She chose somebody else, all right? That's the reason why she goes to the collective. But Spirit saying, got him, all right? Tell us more, Spirit. Let's go back. Goat, that's the collective. The collective is the goat. Now they trying to dispose of evidence. Spirit saying trust nobody at this time. 911 is another synchronicity. And that could mean also that it's an emergency, because that's the number that you call when it's an emergency. This person tried to attack the GOAT, which is the greatest of all time, who's a free heart and a free spirit. There's an agent in the energy, an IRS agent, that could be this person's boyfriend. Wow. Bottom of the deck energy is you attract love. Definitely the collective energy. All right. Stepchild is in the energy. This was in the energy a while back. So it could have something to do with a stepchild that was involved in this betrayal. So I just want to just go back a little bit, because this betrayal involves a church sex cult coven. This betrayal involves the Illuminati. This betrayal involves the Eastern Stars, the Freemasons, a loan officer, also a police officer and a judge, and also it involves a clerk of court agent. Okay, and it also looks like it involves an IRS agent also, all right? It looks like maybe a stepchild too, all right? And some in-laws, all right? Tell us more, Spirit. And the X, obviously, because it wanted to pop out, but it didn't. I don't mean that it still might not pop out. It's wish fulfillment in the energy. I just saw it. And they tried to attack the collective using humiliation. All right? Tell us more, Spirit. They buried something. They want to bury something. They might have wanted to bury the collective. Pulled 3 Toro cards, wanted to pop out, but it didn't pop out. They burdened. They heavily burdened, want to pop out. Thank you, Spirit. Communication is coming, okay? Yeah. It's going to be enlightenment. This communication is going to be enlightenment. And here we go. Spirit is still saying pull 3 Toro cards. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? It's going to be communication. It's going to be this communication that's coming is going to be enlightenment for the collective. Somebody in hermit mode while the collective is attracting. I'm going to pull 3 Toro cards. We're going to use a new Toro deck to see if we can get some of the same energy. Now, give me 3 cards, please, Spirit. There's 1. There's 2. So somebody's being exposed, or it's going to be happy time. Strength card is in reverse for this energy. Okay, so this energy is definitely losing what they say. They have lack of energy. Okay, so that not only do they have a lack of energy, but they also have a lack of strength. Give me 1 more, Spirit. Give me 1 more card, Spirit. One card, Spirit. What else would you like for us to know? Three of Pentacles wanted to pop out. They work together. Here we go. The house is in reverse. They work together to try to steal this house. It's not going to happen, though, because it's in reverse. All right? So that has been consistently in the energy. All right? So they work together to try to steal a house and an estate and a gift and an insurance policy from the collective. And they also wanted to steal the collective's energy. All right, so we're going to clarify with the Kipper, and then we're going to interpret this, and we're going to close this out. So this is going into the new year energy. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have a child. The child is the collective. Okay, so they tried to attack the collective ever since he was a child. Tell us more, Spirit. Clarify this first row for me, please. And thank you. Collective's going to be held in high honor. Clarification that the collective is the child. Thank you, Spirit. We have a house. They tried to steal this house. There's concern about that. There's concern about them trying to steal this house. Give us the last final message, Spirit. They work together with this community. The community being the actual community, the family of this person, the old bag of shit, the Illuminati, the Eastern Stars, the Freemasons, in this community. They all work together. They worked hard to try to come up against the collective. This old bag of shit and her lover, her husband, or whoever. So let's go back and let's just try to summarize this, and then we're going to close it out. But if you've been watching from the beginning, you know what the message is. The message is the old bag of shit betrayed the collective with a setup. Okay? And now they want to come back in and try to restore the relationship. They want to fight for the relationship now. All right? But let's go back. Okay? We start the message out with the Eight of Cups. Okay? Which is somebody who is disappointed. The Eight of Cups was clarified by them being depressed. Okay? They disappointed because they tried to attack the collective with a setup of betrayal. Okay? They wanted to attack the collective, who is the Empress, okay? And that's the truth, all right? Like I said, they wanted to attack the collective with this betrayal of a setup. They wanted to, collective is an empath. They're in devil energy. They tried to use a betrayal of illusions to attack the collective. For those who haven't been watching, the illusion was for courtship, okay? That was the illusion, to paint the collective in a relationship or a false marriage, or an illusion of a relationship to try to make the collective go crazy by ghosting the collective so the collective would self-sabotage. Spirit saying that this is free game, okay? And collective is spiritually woke, and they're making good decisions. They use spell work or witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo to try to paint this illusion of this courtship. They also use sex rituals. They use the internet to recruit people for these cults and covens in order to have them participate in this sex rituals to attack the collective, to keep the collective in a lower vibration. Now they want to stay private, but they blocked. They took a chance. They're a hypocrite. What that means that this person who tried to come up against the collective with this attack basically is trying to cloak themselves in the energy of a Christian. Okay, so they go to church during the day, but they practice black magic and voodoo hoodoo at night. That's a hypocrite all day. We got an IRS agent who is in the collective's energy that could be a possible boyfriend of this old bag of shit who tried to attack the collective. Spirit saying that whatever they try to attack the collective for is going to be a definite hell no, okay? The collective, meanwhile, is being a free spirit, okay? This washed up old bag of shit is a procrastinator and operated out of spontaneity, okay? Coming up against a free spirit, okay? So you don't definitely, when you meet somebody that's a free spirit, they're an earth angel. Leave them the hell alone, because if you try to attack them or you try to send any negative energy towards them, you're definitely going to have a backfire, okay? So there's going to be some communication coming about this, which is going to be some enlightenment about this house that they tried to steal. Meanwhile, they're losing their energy, okay? They're going to be exposed, and the truth is going to come out, or it's going to be a celebration, or the collective is going to be happy out of all this, because Spirit is saying, free game, collective, you attract love. So collective is operating out of love, because the only way that you can receive love is if you have love. You have to have love to give love. Spirit is letting collective know that they're the great of all time. Now they're trying to dispose of energy, dispose of evidence, while Spirit's saying trust no one. Okay, and all this, they acted out of spontaneity and they chose somebody else. Okay, and this is the reason why Spirit's saying don't trust anyone. They worked together, because I seen the Three of Pentacles card, which definitely meant that they worked together with this community, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, this judge, this lawyer, this loan officer, this police officer, this clerk of court person, to try to steal this house from the collective with this lover. Okay, they worked hard to do this, and as a result, the collective is going to be held in high honor. They're definitely going to be exposed. Okay, bottom of the deck, they're going to be exposed, or either the collective is the star, okay, of all of this. The collective is going to be the one who's going to be held in high honor. That's it. That's the message for the new year, everybody. Remember, recall your energy. Recall your power. Don't ask questions. Just do it. Until the next time we meet and greet, Ashe. Once again, if you'd like to support the channel, you can support the channel at Priority K1 on Cash App. That's once again Priority K1 on Cash App. Any donations or support of the channel, it will be highly appreciated. It will allow me to upgrade certain things with this and allow me to invest more time and energy into reading messages for the collective. I'm out. Peace.